Before watching this video, I want to say something that all the links of resources and website discussed in this video are in description. Hi, I am Shashank. In this video, I will discuss about the roadmap of web development in detail. So let's start. What is full stack and how to become full stack developer? If you pursue sites like LinkedIn, GitHub and Quora or even job listing sites, you may have noticed something common in many developers' profile. They call themselves full stack developer. If you are a beginner in tech and you don't know much about the field, this might be confusing term that bring up lot of questions like what is full stack developer, what exactly do they do, what skill are needed to become one, and so on. Now to help you answer these burning questions in this video, we will cover all this. So let's get started. What does full stack mean? Just like any other beginners started out, when I began to learn about coding, I know that you were either a web developer or a mobile developer. At least that's what I thought back then. So first, let's highlight the common terms you are likely to encounter, and depending on your skill, you will always classify yourself between these roles. They include front-end developer, back-end developer, full stack developer. Let's step it up a notch and understand these roles. We all also see what skill and knowledge you need to become a front-end, back-end and full stack developer. What is front-end developer? The main role of front-end developer is to develop the visible part of website, mainly what the user can see and interact with. It is also known as client side or customer face side. In the real world example, let's take example of a widely known meme. You can think of front-end as complete setup in a wedding reception or party. In order to become front-end developer, you need to know the basics of web development. In this case, which are HTML, CSS and JavaScript. Let's break this skill down a little bit. To get a better understanding, we are going to use our body as an example. Could write skill needed for front-end development. HTML, hypertext markup language. This is like the skeleton of the body because it gives it a website structure. Every site you visit a build using HTML, which handles the structure and content of the site. CSS, cascading style sheet. Think of CSS as a aesthetic and muscles of the body. CSS make a site beautiful and interesting to look at. Just like in our body where muscle and skin make you beautiful, CSS does the same for a website. It sets the front end color, add images and even help make the site responsive. JavaScript, like the brain of operation that tells everything how to behave. JavaScript is a game changer in web development as it gives a site all its functionality. By having the skill alone, you are able to develop static website as part of your project and use them in your resume. As I start earlier, changes continue to happen daily and we have to embrace them. Speaking of changes, JavaScript has evolved and changed for the better with addition of many great features which have made it easier for developers to use the language. Some of the important improvements including introduction of framework like React, Angular, Node, Vue, etc. that has made it easier for front-end developer to build project. Just like any other role out there, front-end developer also has some duties that are mandated to them. Let's look at the responsibilities for typical front-end developer in a day-to-day activity. Responsibilities of front-end developer. They are expected to first ensure that web designs are responsive and work well on all devices. Second, collaborate with designer and application developer to develop customized website. Third, work with creative team to design new feature and maintain old features. Fourth, collaborate with backend developer and improve code usability. Fifth, write a detailed functional requirement documentation and guide to help you write a good documentation as a front-end developer. This guide on the do and don't of front-end documentation will come in handy. Stay up to date with the latest trend in their field of work. How to get started with front-end development. By this point, you have a rough idea of what is associated with the front-end developer role. Perhaps you are wondering, how do I get the necessary resources to start learning? Well, worry not, because I have created this list of excellent resources. Out there we have a bunch of platforms that must be a little confusing for beginners. We have both paid and free resources, but this is not issue. The main point is for you to get what to learn and use it for your benefit. My top recommendation include for learning Udacity, Codecademy, which is paid, Skillshare, which is also paid, and Frontend Master. For challenges, Frontend Mentor, CSS Battle, Coderbyte, JavaScript 30. GitHub repos with learning material. I have compiled a report to help beginners get started with front-end development. You can check it out here. HTML, CSS and JavaScript. Front-end checklist, front-end roadmap, front-end developer roadmap. What next after studying all this much? Well, if you are able to start through the above and learn it, you are qualified to own the title front-end developer, meaning you are now ready to apply for jobs associated with this role. To give you motivation to apply for jobs according to Glassdoor, the average salary associated with this role $86,000 per year. Good money there. During the process of learning through, you will need to perfect your new skills. And for me, practicing is all about building projects and hosting them somewhere so that you can showcase your work to potential employers. Below is a list of free hosting services where you can host your front-end projects. Vercel, Netfly, GitHub Pages, Heroku, Firebase. What is backend developer? Backend developer deal with the part of a website that you don't interact with directly or see. Their work is much more behind the scenes. They mainly create pathways to deliver information to users. It's mainly about servers and database. Referencing to our earlier example, now we will be talking about the minds behind all the good stuff guests enjoy, the people who prepared the delicious. Some of the most common used language for backend work are PHP, Ruby and Python. If you know these languages, you can create algorithms to manipulate data delivered from the front-end side of the site. Backend developers work with front-end developers to make their project work. One thing to note in job listing is that they will often not directly mention back-end development as required skill. Instead, the company might be looked for Python developer, a PHP developer and so on. Skill needed for back-end development. By choosing this path, it assures you of familiarizing yourself with several, if not one, programming language, which will help you along your career path. Some of the things to keep in mind if you choose this path include: first, know and understand the basic of data structure and algorithm on the language you can choose to learn. Second, learn a programming language that you are comfortable with. Some of the most common include Python, Java, PHP, Go, Ruby and Rails, etc. Third, you need to have the knowledge of databases. Some of the most popular include MySQL, MongoDB, Oracles, etc. Fourth, find a framework associated with the language you are learning and learn it. An example, if you are learning Python, then choose between Flask or Django. Fifth, practice and start creating projects. Then you can show off those projects to your future employers. Responsibilities of backend developer. First, database creation and management. Second, understand the goal of website and create effective solutions. Third, research and introduce new and relevant technologies. Fourth, backup and restore the website files and data. Fifth, collaborate with the teams of designers, front-end developers and system admins. Sixth, troubleshoot and debug applications. How to get started with backend development? It will be fair to note that the resources under the section are most likely to be resources to studying a particular language or associated framework. My recommendation include beginning PHP, mastering backend. YouTube channel has tons of resources on backend development, GitHub repos, backend best practices, backend dev textbook, mentorship backend. Just like we host project in front-end development, the same applies to backend. Some of the platforms that you can choose to host your project include AWS, Azure, DigitalOcean, Linode, Google Cloud. Now that we have covered both the front-end and back-end path that are essential for one to become a full-stack developer, we can finally discuss our main topic, what is full-stack developer. So what is full-stack developer? In simple words, we can say that a full-stack developer is able to address both sides of the equation, meaning they can work with both the front-end and back-end of website or an application. They are able to handle projects that including building, user interface and databases. In order to become a full stack developer, you will need to put in some years of hard work and get some experience in the industry. You will need to learn both of front-end and back-end technologies. Skill needed to be a full stack developer. It is obvious that in order to get the title of full stack developer, you will need a wide variety of skill. Just a recap for all of it. Basic UI UX design skill. This skill will help you be able to develop a visual prototype that will enable you get to know and feel how user will interact with you and project. We have many resources and software that can help with the mockup design. The common ones include Adobe XD, InVision and Figma. Having the softwares without knowing how to use them won't be any help, right? To help learn how to go about these tools, we have a YouTube videos, online courses and UX bootcamps, just to mention a few. Basic of front-end development, HTML, CSS and JavaScript. These are the fundamental skill you need for web development. They will help you to create beautiful interfaces for your sites. If you want to become a full stack developer, be sure that you clearly understand the basic before moving the next step. Also find a front-end framework of choice and study it. Programming language like Java, Python, Ruby or PHP. This step might be confusing for make you feel overwhelmed when it comes to choosing a language to learn. You can always pick one and learn it well. Then move into another once you have gotten the basics down. After picking a language, find a corresponding framework and master it too. Most common: Django, Flask for Python, Laravel for PHP, Spring for Java, etc. At this point, it will also be important to note that before you start looking for other resources to learn from, check out the main documentation of languages you are trying to learn. Learn about development framework. Learning a framework helps make your development work easier. It is good idea to learn at least one framework for both the front end and back end because it eases debugging and maintenance of application and sites. It is good use of code reusability. It helps reduce the length of your code. It improves proficiency and reinforce security. Now to help you get started with studying framework the right way, here are quick links to official documentation of the most common ones. Front end: React docs, Vue.js docs, AngularJS docs, Node.js. Backend: Spring docs, Django docs or Laravel. Learn about databases. These are the brain that make website application dynamic. You will need to understand how the client side and server side communicate. Databases provide an interface to let a user save data in precedent way to memory. This lets us retrieve data whenever we need it. Depending on the type of project you are working on, your database needs might vary. Learn version control. It is considered to be a very important tool by most developers. This is because of advantageous role it plays in development field. Some of its most important include: it helps keep track of project progress. It makes working with team and collaboration easier. It helps recover lost project files in case of a deletion. The most common and widely used version control is Git. To help you get start to learn, check out the official Git documentation. Other important skill: time management, creativity, good communication, problem solving. There you have it all. By this point you have the concept of what a full stack developer is all about and the skill needed. What are the responsibilities that come with this role? Responsibilities of full stack developer: first, have a front end knowledge and any related framework. Second, have the back end design and development knowledge including at least one framework associated associated with language of choice. Third, have the database and server management knowledge for the website functionality. Fourth, ensure that the project runs smoothly on the platform like Windows, macOS and Linux. Fifth, meet both the technical and consumer requirements. Sixth, design and develop APIs which are responsible for fetching data. By choosing to be a full stack developer, it means that you have a big mandate coming your way. This means we will have some pros and cons associated with this role. Some of them include advantage of being a full stack developer. First, adaptability. You are well versed in both front-end and back-end technologies, which means you can easily switch project when required to. Second, you can carry out a wide range of tasks because of your diverse skill set, which let you work on different types of projects. Third, it reduces project communication because you can implement changes independently in most cases. Disadvantages. First, underproductivity and time management issues may happen when your company team depend on only one or two full stack developers. Second, it's difficult to keep up with trends since you are working across different areas of tech. It challenges to keep up with emerging trends. Third, issues with balancing work as a full stack developer. It tends to take on too much time. As a result, you might forget to divide your workload into smaller tasks and get confused about your responsibilities on a certain project. One of the main reasons why people study and later work is to able to pay bills. So you are probably thinking that all these requirements should come with a very good salary, right? Well, that is true. According to Indeed, the average salary of full stack developer ranges at $100,000 per year. How to get started with full stack development? In order to learn all that we have discussed here, you are probably want some guidance. Fortunately, you won't have to research for resources yourself because I did that for you. All you need is to pick one and get started learning. Online courses, full stack web development in Udemy, full stack web development in Coursera, professional full stack development, nano degree certification in Udacity, free full stack development training, LinkedIn Learning, Lynda, GitHub repos, full stack developers course, full stack web developers path. So wrap up, a full stack developer can do pretty much everything if you are enjoy being a creative and problem solver and trying to understand how different things work together, then this is a path you might want to pursue. Although many job description list computer science degree as a requirement to get hired as a full stack developer, I tend to disagree with this. I believe that all you need is skills and project which you can gain by building project. My final question for you, which type of developer are you, or which type of developer are you aiming to be? I will go first. I have always preferred to call myself a growing developer as there is room to learn every day. I can't really specify exactly one level because I believe I can pretty much do anything. So thanks for watching.